6:49. It's the Thursday edition of Jacksonville's Morning News for September 4th, or as we love to refer to this as our day, our Community Pride Day. It is 904 Day, a day to celebrate all things Northeast Florida and Jacksonville. And you come over the Main Street Bridge, or you're anywhere in the downtown area, and especially this time of the morning, and if the wind is just right and whatnot, you can smell the coffee beans kind of roasting, and everyone just assumes it's Maxwell House. And yes, they are there. But on the other side of the stadium, there's a locally owned family company. That's Martin Coffee, and Ben Johnson is with the organization and part of the family that helps to add to the smell of Jacksonville coming in. So it's not just the Maxwell House smell,
exactly.
Right?
Yep, exactly.
I love it. How long have you all been in business?
We've been in business for 68 years.
Wow.
Yep.
So, and you were born into it because you're not 68, obviously.
Not at all. My grandfather started the business in 57 right on Bay Street, just a few blocks down the road. So, and I'm proud to have worked with my grandfather, my grandmother, my father, my mother, my sister currently. And so I'm really happy to carry on that family tradition.
What keeps it family operated? I just absolutely love that. We don't hear that enough, probably.
Yeah, it's definitely difficult for a small business to keep going through generations, but we've had a lot of family members that just trust the process and trust the family, and just being able to have that adapt and pivot ability, and letting them give me the ability to do that.
I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but when did you have your first cup of coffee?
They said I was fed it through my baby bottle. I don't think I had a choice. I had to like it.
Someone's in trouble now.
I love it. That's great.
And you played in the coffee roastery, or you played with beans?
Yeah, our own factory was actually right next door to the new Deca nightclub. It's the empty spot to the right. And I was there as a little kid throwing coffee beans on the second floor where our roastery was at. So I was a little pest back in the day, but it taught me my love for coffee, I think, back then.
Wow, and you all serve businesses, and talk about it. You have a huge radius around the Jacksonville area, so 904 is your heartbeat, exactly. But then you go really out in the community.
Exactly, yeah, so we're a wholesale roaster mostly. About 95% of our business is wholesale as well as small business. So we roast coffee and then sell it wholesale to restaurants, hotels, offices, coffee shops, and cafes within a 2-hour radius of Jacksonville.
Would you say that the restaurants are the biggest part of your business?
100%. But the restaurants vary. They can be from your nice little mom and pop restaurant like the Fox restaurant in Avondale, and then we have our chain outfits and things like that we work with as well.
And you also service companies, right? So companies can pay you to come and do their coffee service.
100%. Just like the Chamber supports small business, they use our coffee here. ViStar Credit Union, President Brian Wolfsburg has been an amazing partner and brought us in over at ViStar.
What's the relationship been like with the Jacks Chamber? How crucial is it for businesses?
Well, I have a great unique story just because when my relationship with the Chamber lasted for many, many years, but in 2020, I was fortunate to be voted the Small Business Leader of the Year for the Chamber, and I go, oh my God, 2020 is going to be the most amazing year ever. And then a month later, the whole world shuts down, and my customer base was restaurants, hotels, offices. But if it wasn't for that partnership with the Chamber, we wouldn't have had that ability to have that exposure that the Chamber gave us. They were able to incorporate us in all their web calls and different ways of keeping us connected to the community. And as other large businesses left the community, we were able to take those spots for some of those bigger companies. So we came out, even though it was scary, we came out bigger and better afterwards.
Wow.
But that's not the first time that your company has faced that, because when your grandfather started the company, the Great Depression was happening.
Exactly. He taught us the benefit of saving money, the benefit of a dollar. And so we've survived. He actually sold coffee even before that in Jacksonville in the 30s for another company. So our roots dates back to almost 90 years in Jacksonville.
How difficult is it to maintain that? Like in the news today and yesterday, Jenkins Quality Barbecue, in business for almost 70 years, finally making the decision. And we heard from the owner saying it's just so hard to be a mom and pop. Like, how do you continue to do it? Are you really scraping by? Is it as difficult as it sounds?
It's tough. And not every time. Some years you're just booming along. You're thinking this is gonna be the best year. Then you have a COVID. And then you have inflation. And our customers are small business. So, when I have to increase, our case of cups by $10, we don't increase that price lightly. We feel bad for our customers. Unlike a lot of national companies, they're just putting in a computer system. But I see our customers in every cup I sell, and knowing that that's going to hurt them $10, $20, $30. So. But having that relationship with small businesses as well are able to keep us, their friends, their families. We have some customers we've had for 68 years.
Wow.
And you truly are a family-run company. So there are challenges in that as well, because somebody gets sick or somebody has, a passing in the family, it affects the entire staff.
Exactly. Morale changes everything, but, I'm fortunate. I've been lucky I'm kind of like the eternal optimist. And I think that's what really helped me in my industry. But and I work great with my sister. She handles parts that I don't want to deal with. She handles the finances and collecting the money from the customers. She's the bad cop. I get out to have fun and with you guys in the morning and just smile and just be the good cop.
It was probably easier for you to get up in the morning because you just brew it right at the house.
Yep, I got my triple shot iced latte and I'm good to go.
I love it. Well, it's a way to invest in small businesses and Jacksonville businesses. A day like today is so valuable. Ben Johnson with Martin Coffee. How can people get in touch with you?
Well, we're pretty easy. MartinCoffee.com. We sell our coffee online, but also, not many people know about it. But we have a retail storefront where we just sell the bags of coffee. We grab a few bags out of the roaster right on Marshall Street near the stadium, and so we have quite a few regulars that come in and get their weekly bags of coffee from us.
Do you
Good
also
day
sell,
to do it today. I like
do you also sell those buy local T-shirts and hats there as well?
Yeah, I wish I would have brought one, but on our website we have a really cool buy local, and it has our skyline of Jacksonville and our drink local actually.
That's awesome. And to see that we've got local businesses that continue to thrive even with the challenges that you've all had through the years. Congratulations and happy 904 Day.
Thank you so much for having me.
Good day to celebrate. Thank you for coming in this morning. Ben Johnson with Martin Coffee, one of many, many businesses we'll have a chance to spotlight as we are live on location this morning at the Jax Chamber. Rich Jones, Christine Bellino will have an update from the First Alert Weather Center as Jacksonville's morning news continues at 6:55.